All right, for this assignment, we're going to be creating a campfire scene where we have a glowing fire and glowing particles or embers coming out of the fire. So first step, going to select this fire. I'll zoom in on it with period on the number pad. So I've selected the fire and we're going to give it some wiggle to make it look like fire. So with that selected, we're going to click on Object Data Properties right here. It's the green triangle. And up above, we have Shapekeys. So we're going to click plus. It gives us this basis. We do not edit this one. Do not edit basis. Click the plus again, and we get key one. If you want to rename it, you can. Just double click in there and you can rename it. Now, this one has this slider. This is what will animate. The basis does not have that slider. So make sure you have fire or key one selected when you're doing this. You're going to go into edit mode right here. You can also press tab. We're going to have faces selected, and you're going to just select some faces and press G to move them around. You don't need to go super extreme or anything, just a little bit. Now go back into object mode, and it snapped back to the basis. So if I use the slider on fire, you'll see that it moves. So this is what we're going to keyframe. So let's start off by, you can either right click in this and insert keyframe, or you can click on this, or you can hover over it and press I for insert keyframe. Okay, so now we've got our first keyframe here. Now I don't want to have to keep doing that every time, so I'm going to turn on auto key, which is right here. I'm going to move my timeline a little bit, move my slider, and it created a keyframe. So now I'll move my timeline, move my slider. I'm kind of doing it randomly. I'm not just going from 0 to 1. You know, maybe it moves just a little bit. All right, so let's go through my timeline. I've kind of got something like this. Okay, let's duplicate this. We're going to make it go all the way across here. So I'm going to press Shift D or right click and duplicate keyframes. And then if you haven't done anything else, you just duplicated and moved it over and clicked, you can press Shift R and that will duplicate, or it'll redo or repeat what you just did. So now if I press play, I have this fire animated through the whole thing.